Hello, Mr. Wilson. John Inkster.
Nice to meet you, John. How you doing today?
Good, I'm doing good. Would you mind holding this, please?
Sure.
It's a tool we use in our business.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. Now, we have this thing called silly putty tickets.
Yeah,
Remember silly putty, right?
had it when I was a kid.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't know if it did.
Right.
But you know how you can shape it, stretch it, mold it?
Mhm.
Well, that's what we can do with our tickets. We can
Okay.
shape and mold our tickets to help you increase your sales. For instance, how many local salespeople do you have?
John, we've got 5 on staff right now. I'd say probably each one of them will manage about 5 accounts.
Okay. That was my next question to
Okay.
answer for him. Thank you. Now, what's the size of an average account?
Usually on average about 25,000.
$25,000? Okay. And how important is new business to your salespeople?
You know, I'll tell you, it's their driving force behind what they have to achieve every month. Now, they're continuing to maintain relationships with their existing clients, but we are constantly out there trying to drum up new business. We have to.
Yeah, of course. And do you guys have any strict plans in place designed to get new business every month?
You know, that we go through some sales strategies at the beginning of every month. We like to let our salespeople though go out, especially because they've been successful. The only thing we're really strict about is their data input into our CRM of where they are in the sales cycle and constantly updating and monitoring so that I can come in and I can always check to see and know exactly where all of our salespeople are.
Right, all right, I got it. So, you know, it's always tough to get salespeople to focus on new business. But with our silly play tickets, you can get them to focus on new business and you can keep track. For example, the first step is that each salesperson identify to you in writing the key prospects to them. Now, that wouldn't be difficult to do.
Not at all. They're already doing that because that's how they load it in and start the CRM process.
Right, understandable. So, most of my clients have told me that the key to building good business is to develop good relationships, and most people do it through constant contact. Now, a lot of my clients like to go out to the office and do activities like golf or lunches.
Right.
However, the problem with golf is that, you know, some people just aren't good golfers,
Mhm.
and it's almost more embarrassing to play than not. And,
Right.
and it gets pretty expensive.
Yeah, we've
And-
seen that.
Yeah, and you know, when was the last time you had a memorable chicken sandwich at lunch?
You know, John, they all run together after a while.
Yeah, I agree. However, with our silly putty tickets, you get them to focus on this new business, build these relationships, and keep track. So here's how it works. A salesperson calls up a client they've been working on for a while. He says, hey, I've got tickets to the Miracle game next week.
Mhm.
I've got the president's seats. Now, this is not a situation of the salesperson just giving the seats away to the client.
Right.
It's the salesperson inviting the client to go to the game with them.
Got it.
Remember, we want to build relationships, and just giving the tickets away doesn't do that. So how effective do you think 2 to 3 hours at one of our Miracle games would be for building a relationship?
John, I think it'd probably be our salespeople, because they've been going to dinners doing it like we've been doing it for the last few years anyway, they probably would welcome a change. I think that could be a good environment for them.
Yeah, I agree. Here's some of the success one of our clients has had with our
Okay.
tickets. You know what would be even better though?
What's that?
Is if you as the president or maybe your sales manager
Mhm.
could go also. Do you think you'd be willing to do that occasionally for the right account?
I'm already doing that. So I'm out usually 6 to 8 nights a month, and I'm popping in for different salespeople with whatever client they are, depending on what stage of the cycle they're in. So I'm already out a bunch anyhow. It wouldn't be a problem.
Okay. Now, do you think it'd be asking too much of your salespeople to just spend one night a month
No.
at one of our games with prospect?
They probably, as I said, would welcome going to do something different or having
Right.
somewhere to take clients.
Right. So our season is 6 months long. So if each salesperson brought just one new prospect once a month to one of our games,
Mhm.
that'd be 6 prospects over the course of the season.
Yeah.
Of those 6 prospects, how many do you think you can turn into customers?
We usually go on the ratio of 1 to 5, 1 to 6. So it's
Okay.
probably about, you would say if 6 people, 1, at least
Okay,
1.
so we'll go with 1.
Yeah.
So if each salesperson just turns one of those prospects into a customer, we're talking $25,000 for each salesperson.
Right.
And you have 5 salespeople on staff, we're talking $125,000 in new business.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Most definitely.
Okay. So, you know, we also don't want to forget about your existing clients. Your competitors are going to be out there trying to build relationships with them.
Right.
So do you think it would be asking too much of your salespeople to also spend one night a month with an existing client
Not at all.
at a game? Okay, not at all good. So let's break this down. You're going to need 5 games a month for
Yeah.
prospects.
Right.
5 games a month for existing clients.
Okay, that's
Which is
10.
going to give you, yes,
10.
total 10
Okay,
games a
10,
month.
Yeah, yeah. And
So-
how long's your season?
Our season's 6 months and
Okay.
60 games.
Got it, got it.
Okay, so well, let's talk about the type of ticket I'm going to recommend to you.
Okay.
I'm going to recommend our club level seating.
All
You know,
right.
it's the absolute best seating we have.
Mm-hmm.
With the club level seats, you know, you're right behind home plate and you're elevated, so you get the best view of the game.
Nice.
You get free food and drink,
Okay.
and you also get the opportunity throughout the first pitch of the game. which
Really?
I think it's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
So, you know, the return on investment is very substantial. With this focus on new business, if you can just get each salesperson to bring in one new piece of business,
Right.
and that's $125,000 in new business.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Yeah.
So since you need 60 games, I'm going to recommend 4 full season tickets. That'll leave you about 10 games left over for employees or more customers.
Right.
So the cost of 4 full season tickets is $14,000.
Okay.
Okay, so do you think this would be something you'd be willing to give a try?
You know what, we've kind of been looking for something different to do. I don't see why it wouldn't have been. I've been to a few games myself and have had a good time. Yeah, I think that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, so we're talking $125,000 in new business.
Right.
But if you can turn 2 of those prospects into customers, we're talking upwards of $250,000 in
Real
new
money
business.
there, John.
That's right. We can get this done right now. I have all the paperwork. You know, let's lock this in and reserve you some seats.
All right, let's do it. I'll have I'll bring you out to meet with our administrative assistant, and you and she can exchange information, but we'll be good to go.
You know, let's me and you just lock this in right now. I have it here right now. We also have an opt-out clause in case you want to talk to your salespeople.
I think we're good right now. Let's
All
go
right,
ahead.
so let's lock. Would you like the account in your name or the company's
Let's
name?
go company name.
All right, thank you for
Thank
visiting.
you very much, John. Appreciate it.
Thank you.